Attracting any woman, even if she doesn't seem interested. Sounds almost impossible, right? But what if I told you that attraction isn't just about what you look like, your wallet, or the words you say? There's a whole psychology to attraction that many men overlook, and that's why they struggle to get her attention. Women are naturally drawn to certain behaviors, mindsets, and energy that often have nothing to do with the obvious. Whether she seems uninterested, preoccupied, or simply has her guard up, there are ways to build her curiosity, gain her attention, and even spark an attraction she didn't expect. But here's the twist. It's not about manipulating or tricking her. Real attraction is about learning how to trigger genuine interest and appeal, qualities she can't ignore, even if she's initially uninterested. You've probably heard the phrase, "You can't make someone like you." And while there's some truth to it, there's also a huge piece missing. In reality, understanding what naturally draws a woman's attention can shift her perception of you in ways that make her take a second, closer look. In this video, we're going to break down 5 key insights that you may have never considered. Simple but powerful tactics to create an attraction that's real and lasting. This isn't about flashy moves or trying to act like someone you're not. This is about mastering subtle shifts that build curiosity and trust, opening the door to genuine interest. If you're ready to stop guessing and start understanding what really gets her attention, keep watching. By the end, you'll not only have her interest, you'll know how to keep it. 1. Misunderstanding her signals. One of the biggest mistakes guys make? Misreading or completely overlooking a woman's signals. Often, attraction isn't just about what you say, but about reading the subtle signs she's already giving you. Women communicate a lot through body language, tone, and even eye contact before they ever say a word. So, if you can learn to tune into her cues, you'll already have an advantage most guys miss. Let's start with one of the most classic signs, eye contact. If a woman glances at you, especially multiple times, it's usually not by accident. Repeated eye contact is often an indicator of curiosity, interest, or even attraction. But here's the trick. Don't just stare back and expect her to come over. Instead, hold her gaze for a second, give her a confident smile, and then break the eye contact. This lets her know you noticed without coming on too strong, creating a bit of playful mystery. Another signal to look out for is physical proximity. If she's inching closer to you in conversation, leaning in, or subtly touching your arm or shoulder, she's likely comfortable around you and possibly attracted. But if she's constantly looking away, crossing her arms, or keeping distance, it's a sign to slow down or adjust your approach. Being aware of these cues shows her you're tuned into her comfort and feelings, which makes you more attractive. Here's a practical example. Imagine you're at a party and you catch a woman looking your way a few times. Instead of walking over right away, make brief eye contact, give her a friendly nod, and continue enjoying the conversation you're in. This approach is low pressure and lets her know you noticed her. If she's interested, she'll likely come closer or find a way to talk to you, giving you an opening to engage without forcing it. Remember, attraction often starts with subtle signs. Women tend to respond to men who pay attention, not just to their own words, but to her unspoken cues. Mastering this skill can set you apart, making her more open and engaged with you naturally. 2. Building magnetic confidence. Confidence is one of the most attractive traits a man can have, but it's often misunderstood. It's not about being loud or trying to prove something. Real confidence is quieter but powerful. It's about feeling comfortable in your own skin, knowing who you are, and not needing anyone's approval to feel good about yourself. Women can sense this a mile away, and it can be one of the biggest game changers in how they perceive you. True confidence comes from within. It's not about wearing the flashiest clothes or having the best one-liners. Think about it like this. You're not chasing her validation. You're enjoying the interaction and letting things flow naturally. When you're genuinely confident, you're relaxed, unbothered by little things, and willing to be yourself without worrying about what she thinks. That kind of confidence is magnetic because it shows you're secure. One way to build this type of confidence is by being clear on what you want and what you bring to the table. Are you someone who loves a good adventure? Who can make people laugh? When you focus on what makes you unique, confidence naturally follows. This confidence then radiates, and women can feel it even if you're not saying much. Here's a practical example. Imagine you're talking to a woman at a coffee shop. Instead of focusing on impressing her, focus on just enjoying the conversation. If she teases you or makes a joke, don't get defensive or try too hard to one-up her. Laugh it off and even tease her back a little. A simple, "You've got jokes, huh?" said with a smirk shows that you're comfortable and can handle the banter. This ease comes across as self-assuredness, which is far more attractive than trying too hard. Confidence isn't about being arrogant or pretending to be something you're not. It's about having a relaxed, grounded energy that makes her feel like she can trust and be herself around you. When you approach things this way, you'll find that women are naturally drawn to the calm confidence you bring to every interaction. 3. Creating mystery and intrigue. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to draw you in without even trying? They leave you curious and wanting to know more. This quality is rooted in mystery and intrigue, and it can be incredibly effective in attracting women. The key here is not to reveal everything about yourself right away. Instead, allow a bit of mystery to linger, encouraging her to discover who you are over time. When you create an air of intrigue, it makes you seem more interesting and engaging. Think about it. If someone shares their entire life story in the first few minutes of conversation, it can feel overwhelming or even boring. But if they share just enough to pique your interest, maybe a unique hobby or an unexpected adventure, it keeps you engaged and wanting to learn more. This builds anticipation and curiosity, both of which are crucial in creating attraction. To harness this power, consider how you present yourself. It's not about playing games, it's about cultivating a sense of depth. This might mean sharing intriguing stories about your experiences, but leaving out certain details that would complete the picture. When you do this, you invite her to ask questions and delve deeper into your life, making the conversation more dynamic and interactive. It's also important to be a bit unpredictable. If you always respond in the same way or follow a predictable pattern in your conversations, it can become dull. Instead, switch things up occasionally. Ask unexpected questions, change the topic, or share a surprising opinion. This unpredictability can spark her interest and keep her on her toes, making her more engaged in the interaction. Additionally, your confidence plays a role in this intrigue. When you're self-assured, it naturally makes you seem more mysterious. You don't feel the need to over-explain or justify your choices, which can invite curiosity from her side. She'll find herself wanting to know more about what makes you tick, your passions, and your thoughts. Ultimately, creating mystery is about balancing openness with just enough secrecy to keep her intrigued. When you embrace this approach, you position yourself as someone who has depth and layers, inviting her to peel them back one by one, which can make the attraction between you grow naturally and organically. 4. Showing genuine interest, not neediness. One of the most significant turnoffs for women is neediness, yet many men fall into this trap without realizing it. Neediness often stems from insecurity and the fear of rejection, making you clingy in your interactions. When you approach a woman from a place of neediness, you inadvertently put pressure on her, which can stifle any budding attraction. Instead of being seen as someone she wants to be with, you become someone she feels obligated to reassure. It's time to wake up and recognize that attraction thrives in an environment of mutual interest, not dependency. Genuine interest is key. This means actively listening to what she says, asking thoughtful questions, and showing that you value her opinions. But it also means recognizing when she might not be interested in continuing the conversation. If she's giving short answers or her body language is closed off, don't push harder. Take a step back and allow her the space to come to you. This is a powerful move that shows you respect her boundaries, making you more appealing. Let's be real. Too many guys think that constant texting or bombarding her with messages is the way to win her over. This couldn't be further from the truth. If you find yourself constantly checking your phone, waiting for her replies, or seeking validation from her, it's time for a reality check. Women appreciate a man who has his own life, interests, and passions outside of her. When you're self-sufficient and confident in your worth, you exude an energy that is attractive. Instead of focusing on how to make her like you, shift your focus to enjoying the interaction itself. When you genuinely engage with her, laughing, sharing ideas, and discussing topics that excite both of you, she can sense your interest without feeling pressured. This creates a comfortable space where attraction can grow organically. Finally, it's essential to remember that women are not prizes to be won. They're individuals with their own lives and interests. Treat her as an equal partner in conversation, and you'll find that this mindset shift not only attracts her, but also fosters a deeper connection. Ditch the neediness, embrace genuine interest, and watch how it transforms your interactions. 5. Mastering the power of presence. When it comes to attracting women, one of the most overlooked factors is your presence. This isn't just about how you look. It's about how you carry yourself, the energy you project, and how engaged you are in the moment. Far too many men underestimate the power of being fully present in a conversation, and it's time to wake up to this critical element of attraction. Being present means actively engaging in the moment without distractions. This means putting your phone away and focusing on her. Women can tell when you're half listening, distracted by notifications, or mentally elsewhere. If your mind is wandering, it sends a message that you don't value the interaction, which is a huge turnoff. On the other hand, when you're fully engaged, it communicates that you're interested, confident, and ready to connect. One way to enhance your presence is through body language. Stand tall, maintain eye contact, and use open gestures. These nonverbal cues signal confidence and approachability, inviting her to feel comfortable around you. Moreover, a genuine smile can break down barriers and create an instant connection. When you're approachable and engaging, it draws her in and encourages her to open up. Another aspect of presence is the ability to be in tune with the conversation. This involves not just hearing her words, but also understanding the underlying emotions. If she shares something personal, acknowledge it genuinely. A simple, "That sounds really meaningful to you," can show her that you care and are fully engaged in what she has to say. Moreover, mastering presence means being adaptable. If you sense the conversation isn't flowing, don't be afraid to pivot and introduce new topics. This demonstrates that you're attuned to her interests and willing to keep the interaction lively and enjoyable. Finally, remember that presence is about energy. When you exude positive, confident energy, it's contagious. People are naturally drawn to those who radiate good vibes, and this is especially true in attraction. If you find yourself feeling anxious or unsure, take a moment to breathe deeply, center yourself, and shift your mindset. Confidence isn't just about what you say. It's about how you make her feel. By mastering the power of presence, you create an environment where genuine connection can flourish. Instead of just seeking her attention, you'll be building a deeper bond that makes her want to stay close and explore what's next. So, step into the moment, be present, and watch the attraction grow. At the end of the day, if you're not willing to put in the work to understand women and improve yourself, you're setting yourself up for failure in the dating game. It's controversial, but many men simply don't get it. Attraction isn't handed out like candy. It's earned through genuine effort and self-awareness. So, I want to hear from you. Share your experiences and insights in the comments below. Let's connect. I'll be reaching out to some of you to dive deeper into your stories and help each other grow in this journey of attraction and connection.